Hey everyone, Sonic Bob here, and today I'm gonna do something a little bit different. I'm gonna try and do a tier list of Nerf blasters.
It's Nerf or nothing!
There are so many videos of tier lists out there on YouTube, but I wanted to do something different that hasn't really been done before. I haven't done a tier list video before, so before we dive deep into the Nerf blasters, let's do something fun first to have a little bit of a warm-up. Different versions of Batman characters. If you want to watch only the Nerf blaster tier list video, click on the timestamp posted somewhere, anywhere on the screen, or you can go to the description too. But let's get started. So I didn't add any like comic book versions of these characters because no matter what, they're going to be in S tier. So I just grabbed like at least 10 top versions of each character. So let's start with the Joker.
Why so serious?
So right here what we have, what is this? Who is this? This is the Dark Knight Rises Joker. I'm gonna give him a B. Why not, right? Because I like how he speaks in that one. He looks really cool, but there's way better Jokers. We have the Nor Joker. Right? Is that how you pronounce it? The Nor? Whatever. This one is pretty cool. I already like this one. You know what? I'll give him an A. There you go. This is the Joker, the movie. I mean, it was a really good movie. It was, but it dragged on a little bit. I might get some hate on the comments, but this is D tier. Yeah, D tier is fine. All right, Arkham Asylum or Arkham Knight Joker. This is also the Injustice Joker too. The first Injustice, same model, everything. I'm gonna give him. Oh man, he's really good. An A tier. Ugh. Suicide Squad Joker, the movie. This one sucks. E. Good design though. 89 Joker. This one's cool too. Get an A tier on my book, buddy. Animated series Joker. But he looks so different. I'm gonna give him a B. Suicide Squad video game Joker. This one looks like a kid. I'll give you a D. Injustice 2 Joker. I'll give you a C. Anyway, that looks good to me, right? I wanted to let you guys know in the comments. Next character. The good old Harley Quinn. Man, my favorite DC character for no reason at all. Suicide Squad movie. I'm gonna give this one. I'll give this one a B. Injustice 2 Harley Quinn. This is a badass Harley Quinn. I'm not gonna lie. I'll give you an A. Suicide Squad video game. Nice and all. Really cool. Same actors, Arkham Knight. I'll give you a B. Arkham Knight Harley Quinn. Really nice one. Give you an A. Gotham Knights. This one's Gotham Knights. This is Harley Quinn. This is stupid. D tier. Oh my god. I mean, in the movie, her name is Quinzel. I don't know if this is actually like Harley Quinn herself, but it implies that she is. I don't know. The movie was kind of ass. I'll give you an E. This is the animated series, the newer one that came out, I think on Netflix or HBO, Hulu. I don't know. I'll give you a C. Animated series one. I think this is the one where she worked at a restaurant. I'll give you an A. Oh, multi-universe. C tier. And the new anime Suicide Squad. How much episodes did they make of this? Was it just one? Was it a one and done thing? Was it a movie? I haven't seen it. C tier. That looks good to me. Let me know. Alright, before we move on to the next one. The next one is Batman. But Batman's version, there's a lot of good versions of Batman. There's a lot of different versions of Batman. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to do something different. We are going to rank the Bat Bulge.
Max, what do you want for dinner?
Justice.
Alright, we have the Batman. Look at the balls in this one. Oh man, seems like there's nothing there. Maybe it's just baggy pants. I'm gonna give you a C. All right, what's this one? Titans Go Batman. But look at the legs on this guy. Skips leg day. F tier. There you go. That's right. This one is The Dark Knight Rises. There's a little bit of something going on there. I'll give you a B on that one. But look at this one. Animated series. Look, it has a shine on there too. I'll give you a B. Like Batman vs Superman. This Batman. I'll give you a B. I'll give you a C. Lego Batman. Do I have to say? Do I need to say anything for this one? F tier. Oh, this one's the Flash Batman. The Flash movie Batman. This one's strong. I'll give you a B tier. Oh, this one is the Arkham Knight Batman. Dude, tough as hell. Beats up all the bad guys. Takes on all the villains at once. This? Nah. You, my friend, are at a C tier. Oh, this is Batman Returns. Oh my goodness. Very intimidating. A tier. This is the Adam West Batman. I'm gonna give you an S tier to that one. It looks good to me. Let me know what bulges are good in the comments. Alright, so now the moment we've all been waiting for. Nerf blasters.
Holy crap!
So I went on Reddit and other things, did my research on what the top blasters were, and these were it right here. I went on Reddit, I went on social medias, I watched the YouTube videos, also went on the Nerf site to see what is good, the top blasters are. So yeah, these are what you see here. Let's go through each of them. I have played with pretty much all of these blasters. I'll not be the best person to judge all these blasters, but I have played with them for a decent amount of time, or at least, you know, held them and fired them at least one time. If I didn't mention this before in the video, S tier meaning it's like the deal breaker. This is the blaster everyone has, nothing else matters, so S tier is like the best blaster in the world. And an F tier is something that is like, it's non-functionable, it could be just a cosmetic item, and it does not perform well compared to all of these ones. So meaning like it doesn't work, it's just garbage. So let's dive deep into what we have. Let's start with the slab. Is made from Silly Butts himself. This is, I think, maybe the first thing that he made, and it was very successful. This thing, everyone had this thing. Everyone printed their own things. You can change this part. You also could make it stockless. People put like their own scar barrels, and also 3 little screws. Spring comes out easily. You can make it hit from over 100 FPS to like 215 FPS, depending what spring you wanted. So, I have one of these. I never really used it because I made it like a cosmetic thing, and I'm afraid for things to come apart. But this right here, I would say, is a really good blaster in A tier. The Strife Axe. Comparing to the other Strife blasters, this one is really good because it fits talons, it takes a light bow, and it has short half-length darts. So this thing is like an evolutionized, if that's a word. Of course, the ones beforehand would be an S tier because this thing is very durable. You can shake it around, throw it around, and it'll still work just as good. But this is like the most recent one, so this is not speaking for all Strife blasters, but for this one's really good too. I'm gonna give this one an A tier. Nexus Pro. Out of the box, this thing hits like maybe around 170-ish, and also it's very accurate. You can put in talon mags. It comes with half-length darts, unlike the first one where it was just, you can put in both. You can take the tuning cap back and put in your own spring. This thing has a smooth prime. It doesn't feel as jiggly as the first Nexus Pro. But the only downside about this blaster is that it's only one skin. I mean, because the other Nexus Pro had gold, it had the same camo like this, and it had it in orange. But I'm not saying it's worse, but I'm saying it's way better than the Nexus Pro. So I'm gonna rate this one, it's for how easy it is to mod, an A tier. This blaster to me is very controversial. This is the Smiley made from Shrub. I have built a couple of these for people. I have shot it, and to me it's alright, but people were saying that this is the blaster of the year 2025. Everyone had this. I went into comp games, they all had this over 200 FPS, and they're fucking wrecking me. I'm gonna say there are way more better options than this one is. When you prime it, it feels flimsy unless you get the upgraded bolt. The trigger feels flimsy as well. I mean, I'm not hating on this blaster. I'm gonna have a lot of fucking hate saying like, oh, the Smiley is good. It is. You can change the spring on no problem. Just take a pin out and the spring just comes right out. But what I don't like about this blaster is that it doesn't feel, smooth. I'm gonna give this one a C. Outlaw from Dart Zone. You can buy this at Target. I don't know the pricing of it, but this one's really cool because the cylinder can come out, and I think it gives you an extra one. You can also buy more or print more cylinders, switch it in and out for reloading, but you also can reload it with the cylinder still in it. There's also other things you can put on here, like maybe a better hammer, but this thing is really good if you just want a handheld. Also, like you can dual wield these things too as well. It's like a better hammer shot. I'm gonna give this one a B. Nightingales. There are different color versions of the Nightingales. You also can get a semi, and you can get a fully automatic Nightingale. No rip trigger, it's all one trigger, so that one's really cool. You can put a rail on top too, so you can put any sights you want on this. But this thing is a really good sidearm than it is a primary. But you can run two of these at the same time as well. People have done it. They have like mag carriers on the thing so that you can reload this thing pretty easily. Battery thing is so small, so you're limited on battery. So but this is really good too. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna give it a B. Seagull, Harrier, all the same thing. So Seagull and Harrier will speak for the same thing. The Harrier is just a longer version of this, but the Seagull to me is pretty durable as well. The only thing you have to look out for is the catch back here. I would recommend upgrading the catch to a metal one because the plastic one does wear out and it does get returned to get repaired. You also, Out of Darts, you can buy this at Out of Darts as well, because Out of Darts is pretty much like the hub for blasters. You can buy blaster parts, accessories. You also can get like hardware kits. Not a sponsor, by the way, but just saying. This blaster right here is really good. People run it a lot. Even with a heavier spring, this thing feels smooth. The prime feels like nothing. So I'm gonna give this one an A. This is a Quinlan. It is the same makers of this, of the Seagulls and stuff. I mean, I could have said it could have been the same as a Seagull or Harrier, but this is a bolt action. I think it's like what, 8 rounds, 6 rounds, something like that. But this thing hits really hard. It hits like a truck. Priming feels like nothing. It feels like butter all the way through. And this thing can hit almost 300. I believe. I believe. Would you run it in comp? I'll give it a B tier because you only could do so much with it. You can't really run around with it unless you could prove me wrong. But for me, it's a B tier. And when I looked up what was the best blaster in the market, the first thing I saw from Nerf, the company, was agility. This is right now the #1 blaster on Nerf, which is I don't know about that one. You can push back this, and it's also a cylinder alternating cylinder when you shoot it. I don't know if it has slam fire. Honestly, I haven't shot this before. I haven't seen one, but turns out this is number one. I don't know why this is number one. The only thing I don't like about this is that it shoots end series darts, and that's it. If it can shoot small, like half length or full length, maybe. But since you're only exclusive to one, I'm giving you a D. Good job, Nerf. The Tomcat. This is like, not gonna say vintage, but one of the like classic dart zone. I believe this is dart zone. I don't want to look that up right now, but this is not bad. It has a drum. I think it's pump action. I believe it's pump action. It's pump action. This is pump. You can buy a pump grip instead of a foregrip, but this thing hits just about the same as the Nexus Pro and the Max Striker. So if you like drums, this is pretty good. I'm gonna give it a B. This blaster looks really cool. Looks like an actual, what is it, M16? It looks like this is like an M16 Fortnite assault rifle. I like it how it looks. It does look like the real rifle, the M16, but like cartoonized and toys. This one hits like around, I think, 60 to 70 FPS. But I think modding it, you can get it over 100. But for this one, you will never run it in comp. I'm gonna give this a C. The Maxium Pro. I am a little biased on this one. I did make a video on this, and I did spray print it as my own. And out of the box, this thing was shredding. Man, I had jungle mags with this thing. This thing shreds. Modding wise, it is pretty easy to do. I mean, everything is easy to mod if you're really good at it. Adventure Force leans towards the modding easily, because you can take out the battery tray of this and put an actual LiPo battery in here, and I think that the motors can take it. For giving it a LiPo battery or double A's, I'll give it an A. Unicorn. I have this too. One of my to-go-to springers. Not my favorite springer, but one of my to-go-tos. Easy to mod too. Just take out two pins. It comes in half. You can put in whatever spring you want to put in there. Okay, it can fit a K26, but it's gonna be hard to prime. If you want a good springer for a good price and looks cool and ergonomic, I would recommend the Unicorn. I'm gonna give this one an A tier. I believe the MK3 from Adventure Force. This thing was also really cool too. It could take half length and short length. Way better. There's way more better options. But when it came out, it was really good. But I'll give it a B tier. All right, let's talk about the Fury X. This tiny blaster is really good too. It shoots just as hard. And from the other X-Shots blaster, this one feels less like thin. When you mod like the X-Shot long shot and you prime it back, this plastic screams. Nah, I'll give it a B. I'll be nice to that one. That was a good one. Oh boy. Spectrum. Just like the MK3, this one is not as bad either. This is like the Strife's version of Dart Zone Adventure Force. But it's not as good as the MK3, I think. So, give it a C. Triumph Game Face. This is a great springer too. But again, there's way more better options than the Triumph. I'm going to rate this one a C tier. Diana. HC. Really cool blaster. Capacity of Nerf darts is very low, so I would not get, and you can't get a longer barrels to make this place orange. Really cool sidearm. I wouldn't have this as a primary though, but you could. People do wield this that I have seen. But if you wanted a cool sidearm, this would be cool. Like something compact and quiet, this one is really cool. A B tier. Rapid Strike. This blaster right here was probably like one of the another top sellers that people bought and modded, but it was kind of hard to mod because it was a bunch of like boards in here. but you can get it done. This thing is also could take a beating as well. I mean, this is not as good as your Strife is, but it is a really good blaster. Sad to say though, I'll give it a D. The momentum. Man, where do I start from here? I know a lot of people like this blaster. How it is, it functions well. It does. I'm not gonna lie. If you have a good one, it functions very well. Foldable stock, good. Rails on the top and bottom, cool. But you cannot put a foregrip on here due to this bottom here. And also, looking at the grip, it doesn't feel too ergonomic when I was holding one. This has different select fire, rep or full auto or semi or burst, 3-round burst. Dakota mags. Dakota mags are made for this. If you're gonna use any mags for this blaster, I mean, it will fit Talon, Seagull mags. It is brushless, but this blaster over here, it's totally on its different game. You know, it's totally different from the other blasters that you've seen up to here. Any flywheelers. For me, I'm not hating on this blaster. I'm just saying that there's way more better options than this. The downside about this blaster is that it could have issues. It could. Like, there are boards. There's a board in here, and something may burn out. I'm gonna rate it D tier. All right, quick disclaimer. This is all of my opinions. You may think that, oh, I'm not a professional, or I am not like a well-knowledged Nerf blaster enthusiast, whatever you may call me, which you're right, I am not. This is all of my opinions, blasters that I played with in games and in-house. I'm not saying what blasters to get or what blasters to use, because for me, because everybody has their own preference of what blasters like to run. Like for me, I like to run the Maximum, but not everybody likes the Maximum. Everybody likes other things too. So I'm not saying that you should stay away from these blasters. I'm just saying what are my favorites and what I don't like. You may have noticed that I moved things around because there's some things I felt like that it needed to be adjusted. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you want more videos just like this one, let me know. And I had fun making this video.